Hey, what's going on, everyone? Joseph Lombard, aka Interesting 4, and I'm with Zachary Lombard, aka Magnum 05.
Hello.
And welcome to another Lombard Bros talk show. This is the 109th talk show that we are doing. Zach, hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just okay? That's it? I'm exhausted. I stayed up all night, Saturday night,
Yeah.
through Sunday morning. I took a couple-hour nap during the afternoon yesterday, and then I slept through the night. But I think it's still hitting me that I stayed up all night Saturday night just to watch one of the biggest races of the year.
Yeah.
And so it's hitting me a little bit, but I'll be all right. Got myself some agua, some Dasani. Dasani, if you like to sponsor, if you partnership right here, if we can sponsor, right here. Anyways, got some water. So what's up with you, man?
Well, not much.
Not much. Didn't you do something over the weekend?
Well, of course. Oh, yeah. Went to the Grand National Roadster Show on Saturday.
Yeah, this guy went to the Roadster show on Saturday, and he didn't bring the camcorder.
I know. I know.
Could have had a vlog for the Lombard Vlogs channel.
And I realized that just as soon as I got there too.
But now we won't have a Lombard Vlogs video until Friday because I'll be filming some stuff on Thursday in Vegas. I'll be going out to Vegas for NASCAR tire testing. I'm literally leaving here Thursday morning, early Thursday morning.
Well, what time?
Probably like I did last time when I left for Vegas, 2 in the morning.
Because
it takes 5 hours to get there.
Jesus.
And the thing is at 8 o'clock. So, So, by the way, if any of you watching this right now, you're going to Las Vegas Motor Speedway on Thursday for tire testing, I will be there. I'll be all around the racetrack, just everywhere, because the entire place is open for everybody, and it's free. It's open to the public, so I'll be going there. But that's really not a reason why there's not a Thursday stream. There's actually a actual reason for no Thursday stream. Mom's getting cataract surgery on Thursday, so you won't have time to stream on Thursday,
right? Because
of that. So that's why Thursday's live stream is off. My mom's having cataract surgery, so that's what's happening. So, anyways, you went to the Roadster show, so tell me more about that.
Well, it was at the Pomona Fairplex, and and again, I said before, it's a once-a-year only thing. This year was the 70th Grand National Roadster Show.
Hey, you did bring the camcorder.
I know, I forgot it.
No, I'm just giving you a hard time like always.
Yeah. Instead of being a good brother, you decided to make things worse for me.
I wasn't trying to be a butt. I'm just trying to have a good time, trying to make the show fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, was there anything that was, cool?
Yeah, there were a lot of cars that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's a big show too. There's like 8 different buildings at the Fairplex, and not only have they had exhibits of cars there, but they're like all around the parking lot. Though there were more cars as well. There's a lot of cars there. Right.
What was one car that you liked?
I'll just say there was a 47 Buick Special that it looks like it was nicely restored though, back to its original condition. It was restored just like how it was, like it came out of the factory.
Right.
I think it was like if I can remember, I think it was like a silver body with a gray top on it, but had 3-speed manual on the column, which is what I liked though. So yeah, that's probably my favorite car that I saw there.
All right. Just want to remind you guys, later on this talk show, we are going to have 2 guests on today. Elijah Burke, he's a businessman for Chip Ganassi Racing. Elijah Burke is known as that viral NASCAR interview video that when he graduated at high school, last year he made this like NASCAR. NASCAR drives in victory lane after they win the race. They do their victory lane interview. He did something like that. He has the Coke in his hand. He has the towel here. He has the hat sponsor and stuff. And he's pretending like, graduating high school and pretending it's like a NASCAR interview.
Yeah.
Like, I got to think all these people, he was just making it look like that. So that's what he's known for. And now he works for Chip Ganassi Racing.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool. And Aaron Fisher is also going to be joining. Aaron Fisher is a great friend of Elijah Burke. As a matter of fact, Elijah Burke and Aaron Fisher does these NASCAR Heat 3 live streams every Sunday night, and they bring on special guests. I was actually on one of their guests. What was it? A month or two ago. They invited me to be their main guest, and I happened to be racing with them for a couple hours. So that was a good time. But they do those on Sunday nights, so it's pretty cool. So they will be joining us on the talk show in just around half an hour into the talk show. So anyways, want to thank you guys for tuning in today. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday so far. Zach. So I think we talked about it on last week's talk show. I don't remember if we talked about it during the talk show or not, but it was definitely last Monday. But we were scrolling through Facebook, or I was scrolling through Facebook. All of a sudden, we saw a thing where Oreos is going to have a pack of most stuff, where basically it's a regular Oreo cookie, but it has a lot of cream in it. So they released that, and like I said, I don't remember if we talked about it during the show, but I went to Smart Final the other day and I saw some, and so I decided to buy a package. So I just figured while we're here on the talk show, we're gonna try out these. Okay, so basically it's regular Oreos, but the most stuff. And look, 1F, not 2Fs, 1F. You see that?
Yeah.
It's 1F. So we're gonna try these. Like I said, most cream ever. We're just gonna try these out. It's only limited time only.
Right.
So these would now. There were rumors if these get a lot of good reviews, these will come back to actually sell these in 2021. So maybe in 2 years, we might actually officially see these in stores for all seasons,
Yeah.
But this is limited time, so I'm just going to open these up. And oh my God.
Look at
this.
Wow.
Oh my God, that looks amazing. Yeah, I got to. Look at this, guys. Look at that. It's regular Oreos, but look at the cream in there. Like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
So it looks like there's only 18 cookies in here. I think it said it here too. So yeah, it looks like there's only 18 of them in here. Now these are thick Oreos. I'm gonna grab one. You want to grab one of these? Take that one, man. So we're gonna try these together.
Wow.
Oh God, Jesus! Look, I almost came up. You ready to try these?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put the whole thing in my mouth.
All right.
All right, go. Oh no, man. I mean, it's good. I think it's too much cream. I think I'd rather stick with the regular Oreos. Thankfully, I did buy a pack of regular Oreos just in case. But yeah, where's the milk? God. Those aren't bad, though. I think it's just too much cream.
Yeah, I'd agree on
Didn't
that.
they do one that was double stuffed and triple stuffed?
They did double stuff, I know that, and that's still in stores.
That's not bad either. But I think this is too much cream in my opinion. But I wouldn't say those aren't due again, but I think I recommend the regular Oreos.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Those aren't bad though.
No.
You know what? These would be good if we actually had some milk.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that right now, but I wonder how these would taste with actually milk. I think it would taste better. But that's the best. So if you guys want to go pick up some of these, go to your local grocery store. It's limited time off. It's a limited time thing. Oreos, the most stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna drink some water too.
Yeah, I do agree on the fact that it's not bad. You're right. It's not bad, but yeah, it's too much cream.
I think Dad would have been disappointed with that too.
Yeah,
because he loved the regular. I mean, I've tried out different flavors of Oreos before, like the different Oreos, but he always went with just the original. Because the original, in my opinion, is the best.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was about to say that. You read my mind.
Now I do want some milk. So is there anything you want to discuss? Because we're 10 minutes into the talk show. Shout out to those that are watching the talk show right now. Thank you all for stopping by, watching. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday so far.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and talk about yesterday. So the cars that we had out yesterday was a 1951 Buick, 59 Cadillac, and an 85 Trans Am. Now, originally there was supposed to be a 29 Ford coming out, but that was replaced by first a 1941 Cadillac convertible. But all of a sudden, the car didn't want to crank either, didn't want to start though. But then that's when we had to replace it with a 59 Cadillac convertible. So.
Right.
Yeah, so that's basically what went on yesterday. Also, yesterday at the museum, there was a thing going on, an event for children. It was like a Cub Scouts event going on at the ballroom.
Right.
So, yeah, that's basically what's going on. Now, otherwise, all that, we've had, like, decent amount of people come in yesterday. Like, I would say it was a little bit on and off. I would say, like, a little bit slow, a little bit busy. That's basically how it's been for most Sundays. Most likely.
Right.
Especially during the holidays.
Shut up! I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but man, these dogs are going off right now.
Yeah, they sure are.
Mm-hmm. But man, can't get the rest of the cream out of my mouth. Yeah.
What you looking at, Giz? You just laying there?
Mm-hmm. Apparently. So anyways, so I stayed up all night Saturday night through Sunday morning to watch one of the biggest races of the year, the Rolex 24 at Daytona. And man, I tried to do that last year. And I failed at it, fell asleep around 3 a.m., woke up around 6. I'm like, only watched 21 out of 24 hours. Doesn't count, you know? Nope. So I tried it again this year, and I successfully did it. Stayed up all night to watch the entire thing. And after the whole 24 hours was done, I was tired, but I wasn't, like, dead. I felt fine, but I was, like, tired. Honestly, Zach, yesterday, what I'm feeling right now, I feel worse than what I was yesterday afternoon, believe it or not. I was tired, but I wasn't like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was around 2:00 yesterday is when it actually hit me. So I went to lay down for a couple hours, took a couple hours nap. But I didn't want to sleep for too long because that would screw me up all night. You know what I mean? Might not be able to sleep at all through the night. So then at night, throughout the night, I got about 7 or 8 hours, felt good, but I think it's still hitting me a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't stay up all night a lot. I don't do that. But yeah, so just trying to get over it. Just trying to get over it. We're 15 minutes into the talk show. If you guys have any questions for me or for Zach or for the both of us, feel free. We will answer as many questions as possible for the next 5 minutes. And yeah. So what kind of questions you guys got for me or for Zach? What kind of questions? So questions, guys. What do you got? What do you got? Got dog fur.
Yeah, I got dog fur all over this couch.
Well, yeah. Blame them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What races are you guys going to this year? Well, NASCAR-wise, Vegas, Phoenix, Auto Club, Sonoma, then Vegas again in September, and Phoenix in November again. If it was late model-wise, it'll be a few of those because Lombard Bros gave me a sponsor in Ryan Vargas. And then I'm going to go to a few K&N races this year and a couple of IndyCar races this year. Let's see what kind of other questions. If I was a Stewart-Haas racing fan, who would be my favorite driver? I don't know. I never really thought about that because I'm not really, probably Hart. But see, I don't really care for Harvick, so that's a tough one. I don't know. Yeah, there'll be a Minecraft Monday tonight. All right, you guys got any questions for Zach? Look at this guy. This guy needs questions, man. You guys got any questions for Zach? Let's give Zach some questions to answer. I just answered 3 of them. We could give Zach some questions. All right, Zach, are there any movies coming up that you are looking forward to the most?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm quite not sure at this moment, though. But
maybe he said coming up, though.
Well, I know coming up, though. But
coming up, you got the Lego Movie 2. You got this summer, got Toy Story 4, the Real Life Lion King. And we got a few other good movies coming out. Frozen 2 coming out.
That's something that our niece Grace would go and see.
Yeah, she would go see that. Me, no. So what pops in your mind?
I don't know. I just don't know at the moment.
Yeah,
I don't know what would interest me for me to go see.
Zach, what is your favorite VG?
Fiji.
You know what? You don't know what VG stands
for. Okay, I got it. I don't know. There's a lot of good games that I really like, but it's really hard to explain.
Okay, name one that you really enjoy. That you enjoy playing.
I think I enjoy playing Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit on PlayStation.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Still waiting on that Crash Team Racing remaster coming out in June.
Yeah, that's less than 5 months
still,
from now.
Yeah, still about that long to go. Zach, what are you streaming tomorrow on your Twitch channel?
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out something. I think what I'll probably do is maybe play some Uno.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Uno. All right. Zach, another one. What's your favorite Toy Story character?
Woody.
I'm Buzz. I like Buzz. I also like Buzz. I like Slinky. Yeah. I like those two. I like Woody too, but I like Buzz and Slinky. All right, we're gonna get back into some more topics here before we have our guest. So in just about 10 minutes, guys, we're gonna have Elijah Burke and Aaron Fisher join us on the talk show. Let me just let them know that I'm gonna send them the links through Twitter. Let's see. Okay. Just by let him know. Oh, shoot. Okay, do that. All right. So, ow! Accidentally put my hand down even further. So, Zach, you got any plans coming up? Just anything? Just whatever it is, you know. Wait, what did you mention about the cars for next week?
No, I did not do that.
You did not? What is wrong with my man?
Well,
with my man's.
Oh my God! Stupid advertisements popping up on my phone.
Popping up.
Do you guys ever have random advertisements just popping up on your phone for no reason?
Oh God, this cookie's falling apart. Why don't you? You know how sometimes Zach, people takes the. Oh yeah, go ahead with what you guys.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. For February 3rd, we have a 1926 Pontiac, 1932 Buick, and an 84 Chrysler.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I know you've done this before. I know anybody that we eat Oreos, they will take one of the cookies off and they just eat the cream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try that. Just eat the cream only.
Let's see how it is.
Yeah. So let's see. Wow. Look how clean that looks. Look how clean that looks.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So what happened to the top part?
It fell in there somewhere.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's just too much cream.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not bad. Just too much cream. I think it's a little much in that one. I think the double stuff is all right. You know, the double stuff is like, okay, I could tolerate. What? It's like quite the same thing. What? It's just the cream is just going from this side. Look, it's going from this to up a little bit like that.
Yeah.
It's not much at all. But yeah, I think I still prefer the regular Oreos.
Oh yeah, definitely. The original is the best.
Right? Original is the best, though.
Wait, I love Oreos. That's my favorite cookie. Might as well eat the top part too.
All right. Oh, it's over here. God. Oh God. The most God. I'm going to speak like you. What's that? The Oreos, you know, they're so good. You know what I mean? There is some milk, though. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Hey, Oreos, Milk's favorite cookie.
That's for sure. But we only got water. This isn't right.
No.
You eat Oreos with water? Ain't right. You gotta have milk.
It's not bulk either. It's not bulk either.
What do you mean it's not bulk?
Well, instead of milk, you drink. It would taste a little bit watery.
Man. Chocolate all over my mouth. The stream had just turned into an Oreo stream. Yeah, pretty much. Oreos, would you like to sponsor?
Has Mom shown up on chat?
She asked.
Okay.
God, I would like.
Still trying to get the taste out of there.
Mm-hmm. See, like I'm saying, milk would be better. Anyways, so, yeah, this is something I would, I mean, like I said, it's not bad, but this is something I would not go for all the time.
Yeah.
I just go for regular Oreos all the time.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So I'm going to put those back, unless you want another one.
No.
Okay. So, yeah, my water is gone, so I have no water for the next 35 minutes. Wonderful. So, Zach, we've done a little bit more work into that studio.
No, yeah, we did.
You know how we have those Good Lord. Those 4 tall shelves. Golly, come on. Those 4 tall shelves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I started filling up the very first shelf with some of my stuff. The one shelf on the other side of the room should be some of your stuff. And then, of course, in the middle, we're going to put where the video games are. You know what I mean? Like all our video games.
Yeah.
Move. It depends on how much more room. Need to figure out where the old other consoles go.
Yeah.
Dude, I need to bring over the Nintendo Switch over here tomorrow because I'm streaming Mario Kart 8 tomorrow.
Yeah, I need to bring mine here too.
Yeah, I need to get my Switch. I guarantee it's got updates. You know what I mean? Which will get done fast here. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Well, what? The updates for that was always a little faster anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, here though.
I know. Well, I know that, but
right.
It was still fast back at my house too.
That's a bunch of okay. Man, I tell you, in just about a month or two, we're gonna like put together a desk for our talk shows. But I cannot tell you enough how enjoyable sitting on this couch is. It's so comfortable. You could just literally just take a nap right now. You know, just chill out and lay and relax and chill and that too. You know what I mean? So, but can't do that right now. But I gotta get up. Ouch! Zach, I'm old.
Yes, you are. I'm still young.
That is a bunch of crap. You're like 25% of reaching 100. Don't even, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh God. The no talk show. Yeah, we should do those. We should do the sleep talk show. Just sleep. You guys just come on to one of the talk shows, and it's just you and I sleeping for an hour, and that's the talk show. You guys just will watch us sleep for an hour, because why not, right? I don't know. If oh my God, Mom is in chat, Zach.
Oh, she just showed up now?
No, she was here before.
Oh, okay.
But she's here again, okay? By the way, I had to call her last night because I couldn't figure out this oven.
Oh, seriously?
It's a gas oven. It's not an electric oven like at the other house.
Oh, really?
It's a gas oven. So I literally called her at 8:30 at night because I was making me some dinner. And I'm like, here's the thing. You push bake, right? And then you set the temperature what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And it should preheat then, you know? And or you have to push bake again, from my understanding. So when I cooked the first time, the oven was hot, but it didn't cook my food at all, which was weird. So I did something different, and it worked that time. So I called her, and she did some research on how to do it, and it worked. But the oven was hot, and that's what was weird. So I don't know what was wrong, but like I got it to work, and I got my food cooked, so it was delicious.
What did you make?
Food.
What kind of food?
Cooked food.
But what did you have for food?
Oven food. What?
What did you eat?
Delicious food.
Specifically, what did you eat for dinner?
Cooked food. It was from the freezer.
Okay, from the freezer. What did you have from the freezer?
I don't know.
Did you add chicken, corn dogs, or anything?
I don't know.
You're a turd.
What?
At least I know how to be more specific.
Yeah, you should have been with me and Brenda a few weeks ago after we went to track. I took him to Chick-fil-A for the first time, and he didn't know what to get off the menu. He's like, Joe, what do you usually get? I'm like, I don't know. Look at the menu. You know, it's like it's his first time at Chick-fil-A. I'm just like, he asked me, Joe, what do you recommend? I'm being a butt, and I could just tell him what I recommend, but I'm just like, I don't know. Why don't you look at the menu? This is right there, you know?
By the way.
Yeah.
Do you ever plan on replacing that oven sooner or later?
No. You know how much money that is? Jeez. It's a lot. All right, we are half an hour into the talk show. Shout out to those that are watching the live stream right now. Thank you all for stopping by and watching. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday so far. Zach, I think it's time to get our guest on. So I'm going to do that really quick. This is going to take me just a minute, guys. So, Zach, is there anything anything else you have in mind right now?
Well, I did thought of something earlier, but now I forgot.
Why would you forget? That is so wrong of you. What? I'm just kidding. What, man?
Wait, what did you say?
Nothing. Okay, I'm just being a butt.
Of course you're.
What did you say?
So
Zach's trying to remember, guys.
So yes, on Thursday I'm taking my mother to the doctor so she'll have her cataract surgery.
And I won't be here.
Right, and you see, originally, if you were not going, you would have live streamed on Friday. But since you're going to be out of town on Friday, that's why I'm going to be taking over the stream. And it's going to be Heat 3 on PS4, by the way. Of course, now we're doing NASCAR Fridays now.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, that's right, huh?
Yeah, because that was your idea to begin with.
The crap.
Having trouble there?
Not really.
Where's your mouse?
Not here.
Of course, because you don't have one.
Okay.
What is up,
I sent them the links.
Yes.
Let's see if they're able to connect.
I'm sure we'll bring them in before the end of the talk show.
Oh, yeah, we will for sure.
I kind of figured. Because what, we've done that 2 weeks now?
Yeah. So now we wait for one of them to pop up. I sent them the link through Twitter. So now we play the waiting game. Cue the Jeopardy music. Sorry. Is my mail here? I hear the mail truck.
Yeah, probably is.
You know, I bought one of those portable microphones and stuff. Of course, I had to buy like a little portable thing so you could plug the mic in and just a small cable. But I can literally take it around places. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's so cool. It should come in the mail either today or tomorrow. But it's a cool feature. Here's Elijah Burke. Elijah, can you hear me? Oh, he's probably getting his mic going.
Yo.
What's going on, Elijah? How are you?
Good. How are you, Joseph?
Doing good. So, how you been? Looks like you're at the shop right now.
Yeah, just playing a little NASCAR Heat 3, trying to brush up on my skills for our next stream. Obviously, I can't beat you, so I got to try to beat someone else out here. So it's getting a couple extra hours trying to get some laps in.
Just practicing just in case whenever I come back on, you'll be prepared, huh?
Yeah, well, we got to have you back on because we got our butts whooped so bad, it's worth at least trying again or being humiliated again. Either one.
Yeah, so I was part of their Heat 3 live stream just about a couple months ago, and I pretty much dominated for the most part. But but it's always fun. Of course, it's fun to for you guys. It's pretty cool on what you and Aaron does with the NASCAR Heat 3 streams each week. Just bring on one guest and just do giveaways. I think that's a neat idea. Aaron is here. Aaron, can you hear me?
Yo, what's up?
There he is.
Yeah, there we go. These two guys.
Is it working?
Oh, yeah, it's working, man.
Okay.
See your giant wall of diecast you order.
Exactly.
Look at that. Oh, my God.
Wow.
How many diecasts are on there?
Too many.
Okay, the
Too
good
many.
answer, yeah. I'll take that answer.
That's one wall of like 7 in that basement that have just plastered wallpaper worth of diecast on them.
You guys still hear me all right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put headphones in. Hopefully it'll be a little better.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, we can definitely hear you for sure. So, guys, first off, thank you for joining us on the podcast here. First off, Elijah, I wanted to ask you this first question because I mean, I guarantee you've been asked this before, but no one really knew you until you graduated high school and you made that NASCAR NASCAR Victory Lane interview, and that went viral. Can you tell us what was the idea behind, like, what made you come up with that idea? Because I'm interested in knowing.
Yeah, definitely. And thanks for having me on. So it's funny because it was actually my college graduation. So I had the high school cap and gown on because it was the same exact color as my college school colors. So I'm thinking to myself a couple weeks before graduation, I'm like, you can really apply the NASCAR interview to anything whatsoever. I mean, as long as you say you have, you had a good car out there, or you think the guys back at the shop, you think your sponsors, you can integrate sponsors with anything. And I'm like, well, college sponsors are easy, Netflix, Rate My Professor, Chegg, Quizlet, all the stuff like that you used to get to those dreaded college classes. So the funny thing is also I wasn't going to do it. I'm like, it's after the commencement ceremony and there's so many people out here and they're going to be like, what is this kid doing with a hat swap and a Coca-Cola bottle and someone filming him? I'm like, you know what? I spent 4 years of my life wasting $20,000. I am going to do something that, I want to do. Not even trying to make a splash in the NASCAR world on the career side of it. But it worked out. I mean, I got picked up by the marketing director here, former marketing director, slid my DMs, and he was like, hey, want to do an Instagram takeover? And then eventually it turned into a job here. So the whole idea was kind of just like, I think I saw Elliott Johnson of the Braves do an interview a couple years ago. They asked him like how the game was, and he just went full NASCAR, just sponsors and everything. I'm like, that'd be cool if you took like NASCAR into an environment where you don't expect it, like college. So that was the idea.
That was an awesome. The first time I watched that, I thought that was one of the most hilarious things. I'm like, and then also I'm like, man, how come I didn't think about doing that? Like that was so cool, just such a neat idea. So that got me cracking. I know that went viral for sure, and got to where you're at right now, man. That's pretty incredible. So another question I do want to ask you. How did you get involved in Chip Ganassi, man? I mean, what was that like for you that you're working for one of the top race teams, basically?
Yeah, it was a crazy journey because I started out when I started following the team. I was a Kyle Larson fan back 2014, and I was chasing Kyle Larson around the garage, the selfies, the autographs. I was that stupid kid just walking around doing that stuff. At least I felt that way personally because I'm like, I don't want to do it. I know people do, and I respect that, but I never want to be that guy. I'm like, Kyle Larson's my hero, And then I got this job, and through their marketing director sliding in the DMs, and he's like, hey, Instagram takeover. And then a couple weeks later, he's like, well, hold up. We might have something different for you. So they interviewed me over the phone, bunch of hypothetical questions about my work ethic. And then I met with the VP of business development at the time, and then Doug Dukert, which is the CEO, and then Mark Julie, who was the former another business development guy. But I met with all of them in one of those big fancy motorhomes that Chip owned over in Michigan, and I was like, this is it. Like if I do good, like I'm pretty sure I have the job. And it was an hour-long conversation of all positive things. So they offered me the job, and I took a day to think it over just because I felt like that was the right thing to do. But there was no way I was going to say no. But for anyone out there who really just is a fan, they want to work in the sport. I mean, you can still start out as a fan and, you chase your drivers around and watch and go to races and hang out. I think that's important to understand how the fan side works. But now being on the marketing and sales side, I can kind of come back to the team with that fan perspective because there really isn't anyone else here who has spent the time as a fan the last 5 or 10 years on our floor. So that perspective of, the younger age and, the different perspective of, oh, he went to the track and he was looking for free stuff instead of going to the track and working all the time. So that whole different perspective of how we can engage with our audience and our partners and help the fans, I try to bring that kind of perspective in. But it's all good. I'm glad to be here. I love it. It's a true blessing. Thank you, Jesus. It was awesome to be here.
Absolutely. So, Aaron, I want to talk to you now. So, I met you for the first time when Elijah invited me to one of the NASCAR Heat 3 streams and stuff. But can you give us an idea of what you do? And yeah.
Okay. So pretty much, I guess my deal is that
Uh-oh.
I've known
Oh, yeah.
Elijah since I don't know what 2010.
Hmm.
Am I a little too low?
No, you're good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, since like 2010. I don't know if you guys ever heard of a forum called Diecast Crazy.
Yes, I heard of it.
Okay. Yeah. So we got kind of together through that, and over the years talking back and forth on that, and it's actually pretty amazing that in some ways there's good and bad things about the internet, in my opinion. But I think one of the great things that it does is bring people like me and Elijah together to become really good friends, lifelong friends. And we started going to races together. Like that picture that you guys pulled out from New Hampshire 2014 was our first race trip together. And ever since then, it's been great. But so pretty much, this back here, and I have a lot more in here, but I'm not gonna move my laptop around. But I have probably, I don't know, close to 1,700 or 1,800 diecast in here, in my man cave. So it's pretty much been my life. Elijah can probably tell you 15 minutes long of some stuff about how dedicated I am to this stuff. But like I just, you know, I was born, with a single mom and as a single sibling. I don't have any brothers or sisters, whatever. I kind of just rolled in my own lane. Ever since I've been young, I've been into the racing stuff, and so yeah, I just been into cars and racing and stuff. And I just I'm in my last semester of bachelor's degree in automotive. Currently working for a company called NYCM Insurance. Basically, I'm a auto damage appraiser. So basically, if you get into a car accident or hit a deer or something like that, basically I'm the person that comes out and looks at the car and assesses the damages and stuff like that. Deals with the body shops and
Total loss.
like that. And total losses is my favorite. My favorite activity is total losses. Yeah. So that's pretty much what I do. But the racing thing has really been my whole life, and I think one of the best things, especially that connected me and Elijah, is the diecast stuff. And that's pretty much, to be completely honest, that's all we talk about. Um, so it's just really, I really recently have gotten into fixing cars, kind of on the side. A lot of the other appraisers that I work with, they do their job and then they have side jobs and things that they like to do. And I like to do the diecast thing. I don't really resell them, but I probably could. But right now, I just really buy them and collect them for myself and all that. Most of my family uses it as a investment, as an excuse for me to have it all sitting down here. But I've kind of run out of room, so I got like stacks of storage totes and over here, just trying to find more and more room. It's amazing how creative you can get trying to store diecast when you just start running out of room. But I can send you guys some pictures afterwards if you want to see the rest of the stuff, because I have 2 rooms worth of stuff sitting down here. So
I know a friend of mine that just started try to make a second room for his NASCAR stuff, because he's got a ton of diecast. So I have known people that has walls and just displays of NASCAR stuff, and it looks like you're reaching there, man. So I want to ask you both. So you both at least once a week do these NASCAR Heat 3 live stream stuff, and you bring in a guest each week, and it's you two mainly hosting it, but you do bring a guest each week, and you actually do giveaways like CGR giveaways. Can you both can answer this too, but can you both tell us the reason for the idea?
Yeah, so the same guy who hired me, Brad Zimmerman, God bless his soul for everything he's come up with, he said one day, he's like, he's like, you and Aaron should just get an Xbox and like a webcam and just start streaming. And I told him, I'm like, dude, if you give me a budget, like I'll do it. So he gave me a budget and paid for it.
Around the time that they had the esports announcement stuff going on?
It was, yeah, so esports was rumored it was going to come up, this NASCAR Heat Pro League, and he's like, jump on it and start streaming on Twitch. So we did. We gave away some stuff. I thought Aaron he's obviously a great racer on the game. He's I'd say he's in the top 200 for the small amount of time he plays. But the comedic relief that Aaron provides, Brad was like, we need more of this. So we did that. We just started doing that more and more every week. And eventually we decided to have on like guests. We've had Jeff Fabiano. We've had you. We've had Ryan Vargas. We've had Ryan Brigenzi, who's our car chief on the one car. We're working on some more at the moment, and then also having some people back in. Even Skirt Bush, the guy over from LA, one of our favorite personalities in the NASCAR world now. But it's just all come together through one idea from one person just wanting us to stream like a side thing. And, now it's a weekly thing. We've averaged a gain of 15 followers a week, which is good, or a stream, which is really good for us. But we just tried to build it before they had the esports thing out, right? No other team was really doing anything on NASCAR Heat 3. I think Austin Dillon dipped his toes in, and RCR had him do a little stream, which really wasn't anything good, in my opinion. So we're just trying to do something, to get our name out there in the esports world that we're actually trying at CGR. Get our arms around this. So, and Aaron ends up beating me every time we go head to head. So I guess you could either say he's the better one or it's the Rammer's fault.
Half the time I just block the crap out of
The track is blocked, yes.
Well, I think the main goal with Chip Ganassi, and Elijah already pretty much has answered this, but like the main goal with this is that a lot of the other teams, they have to be involved in this. They aren't really doing anything. And like if this is going to be a mandatory thing from all these teams, that Elijah and everybody at Chip Ganassi is trying to make something out of this. If they're gonna make it a mandatory league, whatever we got to do, esports thing, he's trying to make it. We're trying to make an impact on the NASCAR fan base that Chip Ganassi is dedicated to this, and they're gonna make it worth their time. So they're taking it seriously. I feel like a lot of the other teams probably really aren't, and I think it's something that they should engage in.
And we got a whole basement full of just stuff to give away too. I mean, Lionel sends in samples here that no one ever touches, and there's t-shirt prototypes and all this stuff, and it's like what are we going to do with it? Like let it pile up like it's the third episode of Hoarders, or are we going to just make sure that the fans can get some of this stuff? So you never know what you may win, which is why I encourage people to tune in, because I mean, you got die-cast samples in there, you got prototype t-shirts, like stuff that you really can't get anywhere else, but we're giving them away because what are we going to do with them? And you, the fan, is going to enjoy them much more than the people here, or the storage basement here, should I say.
And like I said, this is just what you guys are doing with this. I mean, it was an honor to be part of one of the streams too. But it's just cool that it just brings fans together, like try to bring more fan interaction, just have them be part of something. And I know it can provide some fools out there on the racetrack. It's still a cool thing for people to participate, whether they race or they just tune into the stream. Just make sure you retweet the post and watch the stream. Let it be known that you're watching the stream, or even if you want to be part of it too. I think it's a really cool, neat idea what you guys are doing, and I think it's definitely going to help bring exposure to that. And the fact that it seems like that's growing little by little each stream is pretty cool. And I wouldn't mind to be part of it again. If you guys have me on the guest again, I can whip you guys again like I did last time. Because I cannot. I mean, we did a bunch of races, and I cannot. I mean, maybe there was one or two in there that I finished behind you guys, but the others, it was like I didn't mean to embarrass you guys a lot. You know what I mean? Just
really bad.
You can't blame yourself for doing as good as you did, because that was pure talent. And me and Aaron have gotten a little bit better.
I don't even know how you miss all the wrecks. Like I could like try to ride the catch fence Lightning McQueen style, and I'm out here still getting wrecked on the back stretch, and I'm not supposed to be on the front stretch. So and then you're just cruising right through like Jackson Storm. So I really just don't know how that works, but I guess that's something I have to figure out.
I guess, see, the thing with me is when I play, I try to bring more awareness to me instead of like what's ahead of me. And then I mainly try to guess myself, like, okay, which way are the cars going? And, I guess sometimes you get lucky with them. I guess I was pretty lucky that night, but there's been times where I'm like, I don't get through these strikes and I've got my butt destroyed and stuff. But no, but like I said, it's such a cool thing for you guys to put together. And it'll be such an honor if I can be part of it again soon. And anytime too, I would love to be back on it and just have a good time. I mean, it was a good time when I was on it, and could be a good time again. Hopefully, maybe you guys can show me what's up next time I'm on there too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, we'd love to have you on again. We're sorting out a lot of plans for the upcoming NASCAR season once NASCAR starts their Cup Series and real physical on-track activity instead of the virtual world. That'll be cool. But yeah, I think it's all about getting things, in front of the eyes of fans, right? And it's important for us at CGR to bring value to our partners, talk business and make sure we're doing things good for them and keep them on our minds because they pay the bills at the end of the day. But I also think it's cool to dabble in things that, maybe partners aren't spending money on right now, but it's as a fan, I understand that when I was at home watching, I did not give a crap about what sponsor was paying what or doing what. And yes, that's important to us as a team. I'm not discrediting that at all. But the fans at home are like, I just want to see something entertaining, right? That's what keeps eyes on the track. As Big Bill France would always say, as long as I keep the drivers side by side, everything else takes care of itself. So it's all about entertainment. That's what we want to do is make sure people at home have something to watch or something to look forward to. And whether it's good or not, you want to tune in or you don't want to, we're just here trying to provide another outlet for that.
Sounds good. Well, go ahead.
No, yeah, I think one of the important things right now is just like the cars on track, with how technology has moved and the way society has moved and culture. Like with the cars right now, they're the specifications are so tight, and there's not a lot of room for creativity. Like it takes so much work now to have creativity. Well, I think in my opinion that it's just the same way in the marketing sense. So like Elijah, it's harder and harder to find sponsors that are attracted to NASCAR, and it's his job to find new ways to attract sponsors, and it's harder and harder every year. And I think that a lot of what Elijah brings to the table and why CGR is interested in him is because he's very creative, and it's gonna take a creative set of people in the future, very very creative set of people to attract sponsors and bring money to the race team so they can continue racing.
Sounds good. No, very good there. Very interesting to hear about that. All right, so we're going to have you guys for at least on for the next few minutes, but we do got some questions from the fans. I wanted to ask you some questions. So let me first question is, what is the craziest road trip you guys have been on?
Oh gosh. Great question.
The actual best one was probably one we can't even talk about. So we'll have to pick
up. Those are always the best ones.
Oh, you want to talk about well, Martinsville wasn't the craziest one. That was the most disappointing.
That was the worst one.
Oh gosh. Michigan. Time you almost killed us in Charlotte.
Yes, the sand barriers. That was Sam Horner stuff.
Oh well, how about this? How about we did the Will Rogers road trip experience for New Jersey? We woke up. I went to Aaron's College in Morrisville, slept on the floor while everyone bumped a little yakety until 4 a.m. And then I got a good 13 seconds of sleep.
Yes.
Woke up. We drove to New Jersey, 5.5 hours, I think.
Yeah.
And we watched Will race for the entire day. Will won, thank God. The motivation to drive back home. We drove back home. So we were up from like, let's say 4:30.
Like 2 a.m.
Till 2 a.m. And Aaron did all of the driving. This man, if we had road all the way around the world, this man would drive all the way on the road continuously and never need to sleep. I don't know how he does it. He can just, the love of racing or vehicles. But I thought that was crazy because we did all that as college students with exams to go back to, with the stress of college, but we just loved racing. And I mean, it was a K&N race. Like, it wasn't anything special. But I do.
One of the greatest things to see ever, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had some pretty crazy ones. Yeah, Michigan was pretty crazy too, driving all the way out there and getting yelled at by those neighbors of our Airbnb about their what was it
The tree was overhanging in their yard. They thought we owned the place.
yeah, they
They're
thought
like, your tree is overhanging in our yard. I'm like,
who the heck are you? Like, get away from us, you stalkers.
Oh goodness.
Yeah,
Oh
done a lot.
man.
Daytona was crazy too.
how can I forget? Yeah.
The alligators in the backyard. Yeah, that was good.
Gators at our VRBO almost got our heads chopped off before Kurt Busch won.
Goodness. Yeah, I'll be like, can I find another Airbnb, please?
Exactly.
All right. What do you both do in your spare time?
Sleep. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Aaron, I wish I can do that.
I play a lot of guitar and piano. I love music. I finally got a stand-up piano for my apartment, so I'm playing that a lot. Honestly, it feels like work is on 24/7, which is a good thing if you like racing. But I feel like the time frame when I'm going to get sick of racing because I'm around it so much is about once every month. I need to go home for a weekend and I need to detach from everything to do with cars or wheels and motors and just do anything but that, which is very hard because I'm completely consumed by it all the time and it's all around my apartment. But that's mostly my hobby or free time stuff is all racing or music.
Yeah, so what I do in my free time is, well, this stuff.
Hey, it looks cool though.
Yeah, so I'll send you pictures if you want to post them up or something later, whatever you want to do, or just to see them. But I got 2 of these pegboards, so I had the idea. You go to Walmart and you buy the Winter Circle, what used to be or now the NASCAR Authentics, and you see the pegboards they have up. And I was like, one day I'm like, running out of room for these things. Let's just hang them up all on the wall, Walmart style. So that's what we ended up doing. But yeah, the diecast stuff's pretty much one of my hobbies. The other hobby that I pretty much have is photography. If you guys go on like my Instagram or Twitter or whatever, you see that I post pictures all the time. Used to have I still have a Canon Rebel T3. I've now upgraded a little bit to Canon Rebel T7i, which is nice, very nice. And I just like to do racing photography, nature photography, a lot of stuff like that. When I go to races or just travel and stuff like that. I guess since I still live up north, about half the time right now it's shoveling snow. We're supposed to get a foot tomorrow, and they expect
my least favorite pastime.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much. I don't know what else. I don't know. Elijah could probably actually be the one who was talking the other day about all the stuff I do. I didn't even realize about 95% of the stuff I do. I mean, I don't really do this on the side, but like work on cars, I don't really do that very much. But if I need a buddy that needs help or whatever, I'll help them out. Of course, I get people now all the time sending me photos of damaged cars, and they want me to do an appraisal. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that, and it's not a total loss. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it, I think.
All right, sounds good. If you guys want to follow Elijah and Aaron on their social media, it's in the chat right now. Just follow them on Twitter, Instagram. Elijah's got YouTube as well, and Aaron's got Twitter and Instagram. So follow them if you want to keep up to whatever they do in their lives. Feel free. Well, Elijah and Aaron, it was a pleasure to have you guys on today. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to be on. And, invite me as a guest anytime to come back on as a guest for the NASCAR Heat 3 thing, man, because I'd love to be part of it again. Yeah,
definitely. We'd love to have you back on. We'll let you know for sure. And thank you for the kindness and letting us be on here and talk a little bit about what we do and share our story. I really appreciate it. And Aaron, I know as well, is very appreciative. The big motorsports fan in him is crying right now, tears of happiness.
Yeah.
See, now that is just happy tears. I love emotions. There we go.
I think all my guys back at the job.
I told my wife this morning I'm gonna cry.
All right, that's a little much there. All right.
Don't change it, baby.
Well, guys, take care. Have a good one, okay? And keep in contact with you guys, and we'd love to, maybe hopefully one of these times I want to come visit you guys out in North Carolina because I might possibly visit North Carolina later on this year. So if I do head out there, maybe I'll let you know. Maybe hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, let us know. I'll be here at least. Aaron, hopefully we move down there by then.
No, I'll try to be down there.
Maybe down there. And if you have other stuff, just cancel it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going down there.
Yeah, exactly. We'll clear our schedules.
All right, sounds good, guys. Take care. Have a good one. Okay.
Thank you too. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
That is Elisha Burke and Aaron Fisher. I want to thank them both for tuning in or joining Zachary and I on the Lombard Bros Talk Show this week. Very nice guys. Very cool. I've been in contact with them a few times. It was just, of course, I met Elisha first, and I met Aaron later on. Just two really good guys, and just want to appreciate them to take the time to come on. So, Zach, I think that should do it for today's talk show. So that means next week it's another talk show. We'll be back here next Monday, sitting on this couch, not try to eat any more of those Oreos, but have another guest. I don't remember who's exactly the guest next week, but you guys follow us on Lombard Bros Gaming on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Keep up to date on what Lombard Bros Gaming is all about, any news and stuff. So anyways, you guys take care. Have a good one. Joseph Lombard, a.k.a. N2SC4 with Zachary Lombard, a.k.a. Magnum 5. You all have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your evening. Take care. Bye-bye.